Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is June 23rd, 2022, and we are in an uptrend, okay? We're in an uptrend. Bitcoin, as well as the rest of the cryptocurrency markets, are in an uptrend. Some people may be confused by intermittent sort of intra-wave corrections and consolidations, but we are making higher highs and higher lows and have been doing so in Bitcoin since the 18th of June. So about for 5 days, we've been in an uptrend, okay? And I'm going to, during the course of this analysis, break down exactly what I see this uptrend as being, right? What constitutes this uptrend? What waves am I seeing? How high can we go? And I'm just going to show how in other assets, altcoins, in my short watch list, Cardano, Dodo, Reserve Rights, Talcoin, Kadena, Ravane, and Litecoin, I'm also going to show this uptrend. All right. If that interests you, then watch until the very end. All right. So just as I showed yesterday, we are in an uptrend. And so when you're doing analysis, right, especially when you're counting Elliott waves, it's important, even if for a professional like myself or somebody who's really experienced. I wouldn't say I'm really experienced. I'm experienced, okay? I haven't done this for a decade or anything like that, but I've been doing it for a couple years, right? And even, but every day for a couple years. And, I make a living doing this, but I will say that even if you have a high degree of confidence in a certain count, you can still be wrong, and what you want to do is wait for confirmation. And if the price action confirms your initial read, you keep going with that. But then if it goes in another direction, you kind of revise and reassess. Okay, so that is always on the table. Just full disclosure, there's no such thing as maybe there is somebody out there who never makes any mistakes, who never gets it wrong, but I make mistakes all the time when I'm wave counting, okay? And it just comes with the territory, I think. What makes a professional is that they practice good risk management and trading, and that they're reading and reacting and reassessing, and they're not sort of beholden to any particular read because, it's associated with their ego or anything like that. So I just wanted to say that from the outset. Now, what I see here is what I said yesterday. Okay, I'm seeing quite simply an A wave, an initial break of structure off of this massive downtrend. Okay, and that A wave ended here, and basically it's uh 1, 2, 3 waves, right? It's a flat correction. And after that, we get another flat correction, but a B wave, which is counter to this A wave, okay? And so that is all of this together, we're going to count the impulse, makes a big A wave, okay? Remember, all of these waves that we speak of, whether it's corrective waves or impulsive waves, they're, what's the word? Fractal. Basically, they're like Russian dolls. They can fit within one another. So when you see an A wave here, a B wave here, now we got this pivot. This pivot took quite a long time, by the way. So this B wave, right, that I have in yellow, took approximately 1 day and 20 hours. So 44 hours, okay? This reversal of this B wave, right, all that you see right here, that's all the reversal, okay? That took, let's see, that took 11 hours, okay? So it took a quarter. So remember, the B wave took 44 hours. This took 11 hours. The reversal is something that not a lot of people look at. I look at all the time. I look at reversal patterns all the time on this channel, but it's a thing, right? Price doesn't just change direction spontaneously. And that's 11 hours. That's a quarter of the time it took to make this counter wave. So I just like to point those out. And as an analyst, one of the things I do, I'm perpetually diving into charts, looking, how long did that take? How long did this take? How long did that take? How long did this take? Because what I'm doing is little by little, I'm creating a map, a registry of these price action and time relationships to get even more understanding of how these things work. I think that's what, the pros do. They're just incessantly, perpetually learning. So anyway, I thought that was interesting. I wanted to point that out. A quarter of the time it took this B wave to form, we took our reversal. And then after the reversal, now you can see an impulse. The impulse starts here, and I'm going to go and get my impulsive wave out, and I'm going to jump down. Let's just stay. Well, yeah, I'm going to jump down into the 15-minute time frame, and I'm going to zoom in. Okay. And we're just going to count this impulse together. And so when I say we're in an uptrend, it's informed mostly by this wave count right here. Okay. You see that this is a 1 and a 2. Okay. I have the minuet count because I was doing some work, but it doesn't matter what the degree is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's very clear. I think that's a very clear leading diagonal. Why is it a leading diagonal? It's because it's a 5 through 5 through 5, where wave 4 encroaches in the region of wave 2. You only see that in those diagonals, okay? So it's a leading diagonal. And fundamentally, a leading diagonal is basically, I want to go into impulse, right? We want to change, or we want to move impulsively in the direction of the trend, of the new trend, but it's against an old, it's basically new. It's against an old trend that was in the other direction. So we're both going to move impulsively and consolidate at the same time. That's how I see leading diagonals, and I've said that before on this channel. But that's what you see in a leading diagonal. That's a textbook sort of expanding leading diagonal. And then what you see here is your correction, your ABC correction out of that right here, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay. And if you measure that, again, the relationship between this A wave and this C wave, you should get the C wave should be 1 to 1, 2, 3, 6, or sometimes 1 to 1, 6, 1, 8 of the A wave. Okay. And so we take the Fibonacci extension tool of the A wave, retracement of the B wave, and you see that it's around the 1, 6, 1, 8. Okay. So I would say that is a completed C wave. All right. And so we should anticipate an impulse from here. Okay. We should anticipate an impulse from here. And what's important about this, and I'm just going to remove all of this just to make sure the chart stays clean. I'm going to zoom back out. Guys, if you're getting value, please like, share, and subscribe. What's important about this level, and you'll see this on the rest of the charts that we look at, is that we're at a crucial resistance. Okay. So it's not by accident that our leading diagonal took us to this area right here, because that was previous resistance, previous resistance, previous resistance, previous resistance, previous support, previous support. This is crucial resistance right here for the price. So what does that mean? That essentially means that once we breach this, expect a quick and impulsive move. Okay. So that's the first wave, second wave. So basically all I'm saying is kind of leads into the idea that our third wave of this impulse, right? Since we're in an uptrend, our third wave of this impulse is likely to be very impulsive. And we all know in Elliott wave theory, wave 3 is typically the most impulsive and the longest of the waves. Okay, so that's what we can expect. That's what I'm expecting from Bitcoin in the immediate short term. Now let's have a look at our watch list and see how this translates into other assets. Because remember, large time frame analysis, we do not anticipate that Bitcoin, because it's in a corrective wave, right? We have this labeled as an A wave, this as an intermediate B wave, right? And now this is the impulse of the this corrective wave. We don't anticipate going higher than 23, 24K. Okay, maybe it hits the 1618 at 25, but we anticipate Bitcoin hit some resistance, find some resistance up here, and after that consolidate and then come back down, right? At least to these levels here. If not, it can make a lower low, not impulsively, but in this larger reversal pattern. Remember, because it never put in a larger reversal pattern while everything else was making a lower low on May 12th, and putting in 40-day reversal pattern, Bitcoin was still in impulsive price action. It was impulsively downtrending, and so it needs to now put in its reversal pattern here. Okay, so that's just the context. But altcoins, you can expect differently, right? They have put in rather their 40 days of reversal. And so what you're seeing here is not different than Bitcoin. This is not a corrective wave, right? The base is not an A wave, okay? And then we're just expecting impulsive wave at the end. No, we started in impulse, but again, we started in this leading diagonal. It's an expanding kind of cone, an expanding cone of price action, where wave 4 encroaches, comes into the region of wave 2. And so now you're going into wave 3 again for an altcoin like Cardano, and you're not going into wave 3, you're going into wave 5. And here you can anticipate very impulsive and extended price action. So this is the uptrend that we're in, and it was initiated here, okay? And basically this big retracement in wave 4 is not a reversal of this uptrend. It's simply just a regular retracement in a leading diagonal. So expect that wave 5 in Cardano be really impulsive and take you into the region of 60 cents. And that we can expect sooner than later. Okay, so that's what I see in Cardano. Same thing in Dodo here. We expect to go into wave 5, and we're at crucial resistance, right? We were at crucial resistance here. You see this is clearly crucial resistance. We lost this support. It became resistance once, twice, 3 times. We wicked above, retested. Now we're finally going to break it and hold it, I believe. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing in Dodo. Like Cardano, we're going into wave 5, and like Cardano, we're breaking, and like Cardano and Bitcoin, we're breaking significant support. We turned previous resistance into new support, right? This is wicking above it. This is retesting it. This move, again, wicking above it, retesting it. So, and this, again, this is your part of your wave 4 correction, okay? So your wave 4 correction did something like this. Boom, boom, boom. That was your flat correction in wave 4. Okay, so previous, actually, wait, let's see. Your wave 4 correction was more like this. Boom, boom. Okay, so it was a composed flat. Okay, just to be just to make sure that we're being careful, and we're not confusing anybody. Okay, so yeah, we're breaking major support. Expect a strong move in the immediate short term. Okay, reserve rights. Same thing. You can see that all of these assets, Bitcoin included, are at they're breaking major resistance, okay? And so expect that next move to be big. Here's your major resistance. Here's your major resistance. You're breaking that. You broke it, you retested it, you're breaking it again, okay? Again, here, you can see that was major resistance. You rejected off of it here. So that's what you see in reserve rights. You're seeing this across the board. Not every asset is in the same cycle. They're not at the same point in their progression of their price action of whatever cycle that is going on, but they always seem to be kind of exhibiting similar things, right? Going up, but with different purposes, if you will. Telcoin at major support, or rather at major resistance, about to break major resistance in an extended wave 5. Okay, see all this consolidation for since June 12th. Okay, that's 2 weeks, if you will, right, of major resistance, major resistance, major resistance. You're about to break that right now in Telcoin. All right, Kadena, same thing. Okay, here we have the price action has been consolidating at this level for quite some time, and essentially under this major resistance. Okay, so again, do anticipate an extended wave 5, because your previous impulsive price action was of a leading diagonal, right? And so in that leading diagonal, expect that wave 5 to be extended and break that major resistance that you formed under this level, right? At this level, more specifically. It's not at the neckline though. That's the difference in Kadena. Okay, Ravane. This is, I have to turn on the log scale to faithfully represent this, but this is one of the assets, one of the few assets in the cryptocurrency space that has already printed a full impulsive wave, okay, from the reversal, from the large time frame reversal, okay, given that most of these assets have been in a serious downtrend for over a year now. And so this is the first full impulse to the upside after the reversal pattern has printed. And this is the this is the zigzag correction, okay, taking us down to the 618, right? Wave, quintessential wave 2 zigzag correction. Here you have your reversal pattern put in, and you came out of it. Okay, so that's just the first wave out of the reversal pattern. You're consolidating and going into wave 3. Okay, so expect that wave 3, as usual, to be impulsive and long. We're in an uptrend. That statement is the reason I picked that as the title for this particular episode, is because I see that across the market. We're in an uptrend. Whether we're consolidating or not, we're pumping. We are in an uptrend. I do expect, however, a massive pump immediately in the very short term. As you can see, Litecoin, last but not least, is at crucial resistance. You can see that with this leading diagonal that I've counted out, and you can see that we put in a flat correction for wave 4, and then we've been in this 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Expect that last wave of this impulse right here to break this significant resistance. Okay, and this is not just resistance locally, but if you zoom out, you can see that this forms significant resistance for quite some time. Okay, this whole pattern has been consolidating under this resistance. This is the break of that in this next wave. So I do anticipate the conclusion of this analysis, having looked at Bitcoin, Cardano, Dodo, Reserve Rights, Talcoin, Kadena, Ravane, and Litecoin, is that we are in an uptrend. The market is in impulsive waves, and we are just on the precipice of hitting the most impulsive of this impulsive move, right? We're just at the neckline. So I anticipate a big pump in the market. That's basically what I'm saying. All right. If you've gotten value from this, please like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day today. Have a great Thursday, and I will see you guys soon.